how it ends. In a fluorescent sucker punch, a crass museum of basics no longer affordable, with fights breaking out among the yellow stickers. Trojan poverty rebranded as frugal, frugal rebranded as lazy, where the threat of the two-meal riot becomes a reality for the first time in 100 years. Where diseases once consigned to the where are they now file rear their heads and gift children lifelong pain as a sacrifice to the gods of private health care. Where the pace of living outstrips the ability to adjust, and the clamouring for more and more and more consumes the fabric of what it is to be human. Stop. How it ends, with seas boiling and rancid waste dumped in the abyssal depths, rising in protest, taking us in a chokehold, with muscular arms built by petrochemical cunning, where fish spit plastic, where poison is injected into faces, scared of losing their past, scared of an ugly future of fire and smog and rising tide, where relevance is no longer determined by skin stretched to breaking point. Stop. How it ends, with hard-won identities scrapped by mob mentality, freedoms lost to testosterone-fueled idiocy, the society of the pissing contest, drowned by the schizophrenic ravings of the lost and ignominious belligerent. Stop. This is how it ends. In poison division where glorious grey tones are ousted, replaced by binary logic and fake tribalism, where the if you're not with us crew demands more and more for no compromise, where generosity is a suspicious weakness and theft a divine strength, where basic decency is lost to crass cubicle thinking, where the feigned Dunkirk spirit is contorted and used to justify self-righteous masochism, where the spiritual good is shredded to justify atrocity, where sweet self becomes corporate sour, when living is nothing without logos, where desperate cries of humiliation are captured and monetized, where disciples of Hippocrates crawl through pools of shit, waiting for the deluge to ease long enough to walk to food banks. Stop. It ends, with the broken hearts of optimists gasping for clean breath in the last stuttering throes of yawning myocardial desolation. Hearts of gold smelted by ruthless goldsmiths, ashes sifted and repurposed, vibrant lives discarded and upcycled into facile replicas, eyes smiling, head vacant, tattooed grins betraying their integrity. A curio and caustic indication of outdated thinking, where blessed unity can be redefined as frigid division, and squalid bulldog ego casts away the colour it once valued, the acquisition it once craved, still believing against all indications that it is important, a player, but now trapped between Scylla and Charybdis. Stop. This is how it ends. In the haze of a chemical kosh, in a war between the knee-jerk and the rational, between evidence and opinion, between fact and false logic, a precious truth, an impotent outpouring, naive hope amid the spume and breathless, tarred between carbon glut and clean air. Stop. This is how it ends. On Love Island, in the jungle, on ice. It ends not when we notice that we are poor and sick and starving, but when they take away the soaps, the football and bingo, the KFC and Mackie D, the Wi-Fi and 4G. it ends. With caustic soundbite and mephitic swivel-eyed sloganeering. Schismic social media leading the syphilitic charge. With empty plazas lined by beacons of commerce promising wealth and plenty. Lights on but empty to exploit the tax breaks. Their doorways housing tents and cardboard soiled by Bullingdon piss. Stop. This is how it ends. Dickinson's lament and Forster's dystopia. This is how it ends. This is how it ends. Stop the machine. Stop the machine. Stop the machine. Stop the machine. The machine stops.
Stop the machine. Stop the machine. Stop the machine.
The machine stops.